welcome back to Motorshed. I'm Steve Fox and today we're having a look at the brand new Ford Focus. Can it once again be king of the hatchbacks? To really appreciate the Ford Focus, you've got to look back at where this car came from. So we're going to have a very quick look at Genesis, the 1968 Ford Escort. Back in 1968, standard features on the Ford Escort included a heater, and that's it. You didn't even get a radio. This model had a more luxurious velour interior than standard, but that's pretty much it, on top of 4 wheels and some seats. So, welcome to the new Ford Focus, now in its 4th generation. The original Focus launched in 1998 and it was an instant hit, replacing the hugely popular Escort that went before it. At the time, the Focus offered unrivaled handling characteristics thanks to its multi-link rear suspension. It left all competitors in its wake. In recent years, other manufacturers have caught up, but will this latest model take the Focus back to the top? So here it is then. This particular model is the 1 litre Titanium X model. It has a 1 litre petrol engine and a manual gearbox. There are plenty models to choose from in the new Focus range, from the entry-level Style from £18,000 up to the range-topping Vignale at just over £26,000. There are sure to be sportier ST and RS models to follow, as well as a rumoured hybrid. The Focus is available as a 5-door hatchback and an estate. There's also the Active X model, which is a bit more rugged for all you outdoorsy types. Let's see what the new Focus is like to drive. Electronic handbrake. EcoBoost, and it has no right to be this fast. There's absolutely no way you feel like you're in a 1 litre engine. Brakes are nice and sharp, give a decent feel. Traction control had to cut in there. It's a pig of a day. The weather is awful. The roads are very slippery, but this feels very good. Very good. I don't know if you can hear the rasp of the engine. I personally much prefer these 3-cylinder engines to the classic 4s. They just make a better noise. And these EcoBoost engines are phenomenal. They eke so much power out of so fewer cylinders, it's unreal. I mean, when they gave me the 1 litre as opposed to the 1.5 petrol, I thought, really? But it's not lacking in power. I suspect with everybody down on diesels at the minute, most people will plump for this model. So, and it's enough. It really is enough. I don't see the need for 1.5 for most people because this is fast enough. Believe me when I tell you, this has enough poke. sport mode, but the ride is really good. It feels positive, yet smooth. It irons out bumps really well. You know, you get those manholes that are sunken in the ground a bit, and just before you go over one, you go. But with this, it just glides over them. I can't believe how good the suspension is. Steering. I'm lost for words. I really am. This is a game changer for hatchbacks, this car, I'm telling you. The gearbox, there's quite a bit of travel on the old gear stick, but it's a nice positive feeling, a little bit knocky. I love this peppy little engine. You can have fun in this car. You can have fun in this car. Oh, so good. I've never had as much fun in a 1 litre ever. With this you can have the 6-speed manual gearbox like I have here, or you can opt for the 8-speed automatic. I'd go for the manual. I just think it's more fun. I'd love to have a go in the 1.5 litre, because if the 1 litre is this good, I can only imagine how good the 1.5 litre EcoBoost would be. So, in here we have some major upgrades on the previous model Focus. It is really quite impressive in here. There's a lot of little touches that you won't be used to finding in a Ford Focus, so they've done a great job in here. These seats look really nice. There's a lot of manufacturers doing this sort of style, so you're sort of half leather, half fabric, having this luxurious quilted feel. The interior has various storage compartments. Starting from the top, a felt lined space for your Ray-Bons, decent sized glove box to store the brochure for the new Ford Focus. I especially like the cup holders, neatly stowed away in the centre console. It has this funky blue light, you probably can't see in this light, but it is there, and slidable bumpers that lock into place to accommodate larger drinks if you're feeling thirsty. There's also this little hole with a removable easy clean liner, not sure what for, maybe just somewhere to set your key down since it is keyless start. You have a centre armrest with a removable tray for change maybe, and about 1.5 litres of space containing a lone USB socket and that all important of things, a pen holder. Door storage is generous with enough space for a 1.5 litre bottle of water or fizzy beverage, other brands also available. The bins are felt lined too, soft. You also get this handy storage under the steering wheel, not felt lined though, boo. The dials are nice and clear, not LED screens like many new cars now, but nice enough with sharp blue needles and plenty of info on display. The infotainment system is okay. I've seen better in similar cars. It's not quite as quick to respond as some, and the sat-nav seems to take ages to load, but you can access a large variety of settings through this. This also comes in handy if you go for the convenience pack, where you get the self-parking assistant and reversing camera. While we're on options, you can also get a driver assistance pack loaded with cool tech like traffic sign recognition, auto high beam, adaptive cruise control and lane assist. All things commonly associated with large executive cars, not small hatchbacks. So cool to see. Let's have a look in the back. So, I can't believe how much space there is in the back of this. I actually can't. And providing the front seats aren't all the way to the floor, you can get your legs right under them. It's well comfy. So much more room in here than the previous Focus. I mean, this one is just over 5 centimeters longer than the previous model, and that's what makes the leg room in the back of here so much better. Again, you've got these nice seats, centre armrests, cup holders. What's that? Ah, that's the lining at the bottom of the cup holder. Adjustable headrests, a 12-volt socket. Disappointing not to see any USB ports down there, but I suppose you can't have everything. Of course, you've got your ISOFIX points. Not much else back here. Boot space is okay, but that's about it. Just 273 litres, but you do get something extra. Yes, hooks. One each side by the lights and underneath the parcel shelf. Ideal for hanging your bag of loose onions so they don't spill out all over your boot floor. As you'd expect, you can drop the rear seats to increase capacity, so you're sorted for the annual trip to the garden centre with plenty of room for your topsoil and begonias. Dropping them is nice and easy, although there is no catch in the boot, so you have to walk all the way around each side of the car to push the release button on each side of the rear seats. They don't fold flat either, which is a shame, but not the end of the world. In summary then, the Focus is a superb car. A huge step forward in terms of equipment and ride quality. It is quite simply the best hatchback that you can buy. Having said that though, don't bother with the style or the Z-Tech. Opt for one with a bit more in terms of equipment, like the Titanium or the ST line. With those you get better suspension, and trust me, you will notice the difference. You can also go mad with options, as there are plenty to choose from. The parking assists in particular are very good, although not included on the vehicle I tested. If you're considering a new hatchback, get yourself to your local Ford dealer and book a test drive in the new Focus. You won't believe how good it is. Thank you very much to Perry's Ford dealership in Mansfield for lending me this car. You really should come and check them out. So that completes this look at the new Ford Focus. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.